Hello again, Magma WK, and oh my, we have come so far in this game. A game called Final Fantasy 4. The PlayStation 1. Yes, I am playing the poor man's version. And as you notice, we're looking pretty good here. Really good. In fact, we've gotten almost every single treasure out of the moon's core. Of course, you can exchange some of the equipment based on your preferences. But pretty much, this is pretty much what you should look like before we go to the final part of the moon's core. And after evading a few battles and such, we'll go to a more difficult section. Now pretty much when you're around level 55-60-ish, you can pretty much just hold in the A button to win battles, and not worry about taking too much damage. The exception may be the King Roos that use the Entangle as a counterattack. But here we are. The final leg of our destination. And remember, you cannot use the exit spell to escape this place. But you can walk back, fortunately. And along the way, there are a few treasures. Only one of them is really important, though. But the monsters is an EvilMasks, and it has boss music. You can run, but it's very difficult. Now in this particular battle, he likes his magics, and he will use Reflect to his advantage. And he uses strong stuff. So, do you have strong stuff too? I certainly hope so. Because he's gonna be pulling out all the stops. But of course you can use good old Bahamut, because summons cannot be reflected. But your pain might be reflected. Also, ninjutsu cannot be reflected. But some of these monsters drop some very valuable items, so they're worth fighting. But holy moly, they can do a lot of damage. And he uses that dirty tactic. So use your own dirty tactics. Because, hey, two can play at this game. And even he makes mistakes once in a while. So make sure you know who has Reflect up. And do your own serious damage. And of course, from these monsters you will get humongous amounts of gil and experience. But you might want to watch yourself. Because one bad mistake, and you'll be doing a lot of this stuff. Or maybe even hitting the reset button. So many high potions. Just restore a character for full life. But it's alright, because we got the cool music back. And down we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Except me! Oh my, it's a red dragon. But hey, it's still considered a boss fight, because it's pretty tough. You can escape from these, but it's a bit difficult to run. So you might need to use Edge as a smoke detector. Or you can also cast Exit to escape. So what do you do in the meantime? Well, you try out various spells and hope they work. Not many of them will, especially not the insta-kill spells. It's about that time as hopefully you do not need too much experience or gil. But don't forget, gil can buy you more Fuma, and Fuma can make you throw people. Not really. Just don't let certain characters get hold of too much ether or high potions. or you might be in a bad situation. You know what I mean. And this part consists of multiple floors, 4 floors. But if you go too far, you might find yourself at the end of the game. So, eventually we'll get past the Fuma and to the end of the game. Yes. But over here, a very dangerous and ominous looking sword. And where there's dangerous and ominous looking swords, there's sure to be an opponent that is worthy of your cause. And yes, behemoths spawn down here. But of course, you all know behemoth is no big deal right now. By the way, I should show you some item effects as well. Stardust, if you use it as an item, has the effect of comment. And of course not effective on a behemoth, but it might be nice if Rydia doesn't have any magic points. Also, Kane's Holy Lance. You wouldn't think it would have this ability, but yes, you can use it as holy. But you might not want to against this guy. So, Rosa, don't ever let Kane use holy again, because that just might lead you to your doom. In the meantime, are you feeling high? I certainly hope so. And we're almost there, yes. So let's restore our life and cut this part off. Magma WK.